They created a witness! Yeah! That's it! Mr. Plume focused her attention on the orca pool because she heard a song. The orca's acts of singing a song created a witness. Created a witness? Isn't it possible that fabricating a witness was the real culprit's true intention? Yeah. After all, Mr. Plume witnessed two things. I was thinking about that, like, they threw the body because they wanted another witness. And, yeah, okay, but it was just weirdly worded, I think, too. After all, Mr. Plume witnessed two things. She saw Orla headbutt something over and over, and she saw the orca bite the victim. Those two actions of Orla's might have been the real culprit's plot to make the witness think the orca was attacking the victim. Are you saying that the defendant was being manipulated by the true perpetrator? Exactly, and that would explain Orla's actions perfectly. But the defendant is an orca. Is it even possible to manipulate her? Yes, there is a way to manipulate Orla's behavior. With this! With the whistle, right? Yes, with that! Is this a whistle? Yes, Your Honor. Trainers at the aquarium use whistles to issue commands on Orla. But in truth, anyone can do it, provided they know the right signals. That must be how they get Orla to do tricks for their pirate shows. The true culprit hid the body in a spot that couldn't be seen from the visitor's corridor. Then, when Mr. Plume appeared, they gave Orla the commands. In other words, Orla was manipulated by the culprit to perform a series of tricks. What? And, as for you, Mr. Plume, you were manipulated by the true culprit to play the part of the witness. Norbert de Plume, was set up? Norbert de Plume, writer of Extraordinaire, was used? No. No! Mr. Plume, please do something about your attire! That was one wardrobe malfunction I did not want to see. Oh, God! It would appear we need to shift our suspicion towards someone else, other than Orla. Oh, God, that's still in my head. Prosecutor Blackwell, please have the blood-stained coin analyzed. Humph. You waste your breath. I guess even Prosecutor Blackwell can't refute the possibility of a human suspect. You did it, boss! If the crime happened beside the pool, there's no way an orca could have done it! Well, unless they dragged him... Unless Orla dragged the victim from beside the pool into the pool, but... Yeah, that wasn't shown in the... That wasn't shown on the video footage, so, yeah. Now, if only we could find the bag the coins were in. In light of the new discovery, it would appear that the orca couldn't have done it. Exactly, Your Honor. If the blood on the coin proves to be that of the victim, we can unequivocally overturn Orla's accusation. overturn the defendant's accusation? Humph, I think not. Ack! My hair! My beautiful hair! Yesterday, a new inmate was brought into the prison. He said, the moment you relax is when you're most vulnerable. And yeah, the 3DS is flashing red. So now is the time to get that power cord, because it is flashing red. That didn't even last 5 minutes. God dang it. Okay. Back. It's charging. It's still red, but you can see the 2 lights on there. But oh, irony strikes so hard at me. And that actually kind of rhymed too, and sounds. But yeah, the moment you relax is when you're most vulnerable. And I relax and the screen, or the 3DS starts flashing, and then it dies in the middle of the recording. Oh, that is such a great thing to have recorded. Anyways. And what did this man go in for? He is merely a sneaky thief who enjoys a spot of fishing now and again. But Wright don't know, here would be easier to hook than any fish. Hey! Hey! That hawk sure does love the judge's head. It loves the judge's shiny head that acts like a little perch. What's this? That coin from before, and some sort of bag? Where the hell did that come from? A bag? I don't think I'm gonna like this. This is the coin bag the 300 coins were in. You've been holding out on evidence that has a blood stain on it? I believe you were looking for this? How the hell did you get that? I never said we didn't find it at the crime scene. The bag had blood on it, so naturally I had it sent to the crime lab. And does the blood belong to the victim? It does indeed, as does the blood on the coin. I knew it! So the blood on the coin did belong to the victim. The bag was open, and the coins had all spilled out. But the bag alone wasn't proof enough to say that it was used as the murder weapon. However, thanks to the defense and their coin, I'm more satisfied that it was. Prosecutor Blackwell! Are you conceding that the true culprit committed the murder with the bag of coins? I shall concede that the victim was put into the pool after his death. However, even with the bag, it doesn't change the fact it was the orca that killed the victim. What? How can you even still suspect Orla? You said the true culprit manipulated Orla's behavior. But Orla isn't the kind of orca that would let someone control her. If anything, Orla used the victim's behavior against him to murder him. What? What? But are you arguing that the orca manipulated a human being? That's absurd! Humph. To prove it, I have summoned another witness. Marlon Rhymes. Take the stand! Marlon Rhymes? Is a witness? What? Well, this is going on longer than I thought. Like, a lot longer. Like, I wouldn't have screwed up if... yeah. What'd you say before? Well, don't just stand there. State your name. I told you. I told you. I didn't want to be a witness. I thought one witness would be quite enough to prove the defendant's guilt. But apparently Wright Dono won't be satisfied until every stone is turned. Well, son of a... I should give this guy... I should actually change my voice for him and give him Beat's voice, because of the attitude he kind of has. Plus, he's doing rapping and stuff. Well, son of a... Alright, fine. If I gotta talk, then let's get this over with. Mr. Rhymes doesn't seem like a willing witness. I wonder what Prosecutor Blackwell is going to have him testify about. So, could we have your name and occupation for the record, witness? Ahoy, yo, yo, yo-ho-ho! People of the law, time to testify! Chillin' with my crew at the ship-shaped orcas, penguins, and the escapade. Cleaning and feeding them ain't no end, but them bratty kids tours I'll transcend. Noob animal keeper from the House of Rhymes. I'm the master keeper, Marlon with the rhymes! Yo, yo, yo! Uh-huh? Oh my. I'm afraid I couldn't understand a word you said. What's the name of that person in the court of law that writes everything down? Excuse me. Can someone read that off? That what the witness just told me again? Is that flip-flop music young people nowadays like? Flip-flop. So close, Your Honor. So close. And yet so far. Oh my God. Please proceed with your testimony, witness. Without the flip-flop. Okay, fine. But I don't want to do this. I tell you, I feel like I'm selling Sasha out. The man manipulating Orca. Seriously. At about 10:10 a.m., I was in the staff room. I heard a loud noise from the pool room, so I went to the door to look in. I couldn't see the captain or the Orca, but I saw a bunch of coins scattered around. The Orca knows there's a certain spot people stand to play volleyball with her. I think maybe she knocked down the stuff that was piled up there and hit the captain. So that gives us a little more info about the area around the Orca pool. Okay. The defendant made the stuff fall down? Overturned crates and assorted props were scattered all over the pool room floor. There's no doubt that it was the Orca that caused the mess. But Could she have really done that from within the pool? Humph. As I said, the orca is the only one that could have performed such a feat. The pool and its room were tidied the night before, including various odds and ends. But when our rhyming Marlin checked on the scene, over 400 pounds of props had fallen. To move it all in one go would challenge even the brawny prisoner in the cell next to mine. What is he? The jail gossip? Surprised no one actually pointed that out in the entire game. It's like he knows so many people and has so many stories from them, but no one pointed out that what? Is he the jail gossip? So, how did 400 pounds of items fall all at once? I'll tell you how. The orca pulled on the cloth that was underneath them. A weight that would be all but impossible for a human to move. Are you freaking serious? Was child's play to an orca. During a friendly game of volleyball, the defendant made the crates fall, and the bag of coins that was among the items fell on the victim's head and killed him. The orca then toyed with the victim's body underwater, which is what Mr. Plume saw.
Objection!
Objection! But the witness only said he heard a loud noise. That doesn't automatically make it the sound of Orla making the items fall. Also, why did you only look in on the pool room anyways, Mr. Rhymes? That orca sometimes makes a loud noise to summon a trainer, but I'm still a newbie, so I don't have a security card to get into the pool room yet. So even if she tries to summon somebody, there isn't much I can do about it. I see. So the witness couldn't enter the crime scene.
Objection!
If Mr. Rhymes couldn't enter the room, there's at least one thing he can't be sure about. His statement that the orca was playing volleyball is purely speculation.
Silence!
Whether the orca was actually playing volleyball or not is not the issue. Traces of the orca's saliva were found on the cloth that was underneath the crates. The important point is that the orca is the only one that could have moved the items. Ah! I have to discredit that statement somehow. If I don't, it'd mean that Orla was the culprit, even if the victim died beside the pool. At about 10:10 a.m., I was in the staff room. Hold it! Are you sure about the time you were in the staff room? What? Yes, I am sure. I'm pretty good with time. I've never been late to work once. If he's sure about the time, then there's something wrong with that statement. I'd better take another look through the court record. Alright. Please continue with your testimony, Mr. Rhymes. I heard a loud noise from the pool room, so I went to the door to look in. Hold it! You heard the noise all the way in the staff room? It's not that far. That's right. The orca pool room and the staff room are pretty close to each other. Anyway, I heard the noise, so I went to the door to the pool room. but I don't have a security card, so all I could do was look through the door crack. What kind of noise did he hear? Want me to describe it? Oh yes! Yo, word number five. Do crash, boom, bowing down to relativity. Everything falling with sweet simplicity. This testimony, yo, it ain't got no fallacies. Things falling and breaking was pure insanity. Yo, 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 what the hell, dude? Kinda like that. Okay. But why need to wrap it? Well, I didn't really get all that. But in any case, I gather it was a very loud noise. Yes, I gather that so much. Very well. Please describe what you saw at the scene. I couldn't see the captain or the orca, but I saw a bunch of coins scattered around. Hold it! You couldn't see the victim? I was just looking through the door crack. I guess all that stuff was blocking my view. I did notice a whole bunch of coins scattered all over the place though. But at the time, I had no idea the captain was dead. Humph. Killed by gold coins. Ironic, isn't it? Perhaps the orca wanted to be paid for her labor. Paid in coins raining from the skies. Is that supposed to be a pun or a joke or something? Seriously? Coins raining from the skies? He makes it sound almost poetic. But the hard truth is that those coins were actually the murder weapon. We all deserve to be paid for our work, do we not? I shall have a fine meal tonight. In your jail cell? If you find our client guilty, that is. Mr. Rhymes, do you have a theory on how the things got knocked down? Of course I do. The orca knows there's a certain spot people stand to play volleyball with her. Hold it! She uses this ball and does a spike, right? We had a nice little demonstration of Orla's spike for ourselves yesterday. Ask Athena. If you stand on the mark on the floor, the orca spikes the ball at you. Humph. Taka's good at flying straight at his target as well. Wait, Taka is good? Oh, Taka. I see plenty of targets right here in this room. Huh? Everybody's so busy protecting their head, they forgot about the trial. Including you. Tell them what the defendant caused to happen. Well, the orca knows people stand in a certain spot for volleyball. I think maybe she knocked down the stuff that was piled up there and hit the captain. Hold it! Are you saying you think she knocked down the items on purpose? I don't want to believe it myself, but that orca's pretty smart. It'd be easy for her to pull the cloth the stuff was on while she was playing volleyball. Orcas are really strong. One good pull, and all those things would come crashing down. I guess maybe an orca that could be strong enough to make that much stuff fall. I've never seen an orca play tug-of-war myself, but the fact is, this one did. The traces of the orca's saliva found on the cloth prove it. How long do you plan to walk tightrope on those shaky theories of yours? Wait until you see me do acrobatics. Moments like these are what I became a lawyer again for. I don't know why, but Mr. Rhymes is lying. I'm afraid I have to expose that secret he and Pearls were keeping to resolve this. Okay. Let's see. Ah, right. Okay. Objection! You say we're in the staff room, but is that really true? Yeah, I kind of figured it had to have been the calendar a little bit, but especially since Phoenix pointed out he's really certain about that time, isn't he? Of course it's true. Why would I lie about a thing like that? Mr. Rhymes, have you ever seen this calendar before? Hey! That's... I see you recognize it. Yeah, that's the rifle calendar. It's a big hit at the Ship-Shape Aquarium gift shop. Thank you for shopping at Ship-Shape. Mr. Rhymes, please refrain from scattering fish around the witness stand. Not to worry your baldness. Taka will have them cleaned up in no time. I guess that bird can come in handy now and then. Alright, Mr. Wright, we have all seen your cute souvenir. Now if you wouldn't mind... no, Your Honor, this isn't mine! It was originally the witness's, but it came into possession of a certain young lady, actually. What? What? Mr. Rhymes and this young lady first met each other in the food prep room. After a mishap, their calendars got switched around. They ran into each other at about 10:10 a.m. in the food prep room. So clearly, the witness was not in the staff room. In other words, there's no way he could have heard the noise in the pool from upstairs. Room upstairs. I said that horribly wrong, but whatever. What's this? This is the first time I'm hearing about any calendar. That's because Mr. Rhymes and Pearls were keeping it a secret. You lied to me? This transgression will not go unpunished! Arrgh! Arrgh! So, Mr. Rhymes, you didn't hear the noise of the equipment falling after all, did you? Okay. Okay, I admit it. I didn't hear the noise in the orca pool room myself, but somebody told me about it. Seriously? Seriously? That's your excuse? Somebody told me about it? That's your excuse. Who the hell is this somebody? Who told you about it? It was... Unless you tell the truth, Mr. Rhymes, I can't save Orla. And I'm sure you know how sad that would make Miss Buckler. I heard about it. From Sasha. What? From Miss Buckler? But that doesn't make any sense! What is going on here? Now it's the trainer's own words that drive the orca into a corner. How do you like being bitten by your own client, right, Dono? I certainly didn't see this coming. Seriously, I kind of saw it coming, but at the same time, it was kind of an unbelievable see it coming, so yeah. It's like there's no one else except for Pearls that's involved, and Sasha. Those were the only two people, like... Who else is in the court record? seriously. Yeah. And... Yes! Rifle! Rifle! He heard it from Rifle. That's who he heard it from. Yeah, those were the only two people I could think about it. What perfect timing. There was something I wanted to ask Miss Buckler about the Orca. The prosecution calls the trainer, Miss Sasha Buckler, to the stand. Yes, I suppose it would be a good idea to hear what the Orca's trainer has to say. I don't know what Sasha is going to say, but I'll just have to meet it head on, whatever it is. We will take a 20-minute recess from the witness, while the witness is summoned. Holy crap. Oh, wow! It's done! Oh my god, that was long. That was long. I will say that. But, hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Oh, wait. I better have a full health bar. Because I have a feeling I'm gonna still have 2 bars left, or 2 chances left. And that's gonna make me a sad Luke.